Hey guys, so I just finished my yoga and I just finished 5 minutes on my little pedal bike. Let me see if I can show you. I've had this thing forever. Oh gosh. Here, see. I've had this thing forever and I've used it off and on, but it does kind of make my knees hurt. But I want to get some extra cardio in during the day. So anyway, I just finished my yoga. I finished 5 minutes on that. I'm going to try to do like 5 minutes every couple hours. I'm all sweaty and hot. Oh, I almost forgot. You like my hair? It's not really fixed today, but I decided to do something different and I got a perm. And it's kind of fuzzy at the moment because I just combed it out, but my neighbor did it for me. She's a sweetheart. She's a She's a licensed hairstylist, but she doesn't really practice. She just does for friends and family and such. So she volunteered to do it for me. She's such a sweetheart. And so anyway, I'm happy to show that off a little bit. Anyway, I'm about to do my homework for the day. And so I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. I just wanted to tell you about me doing my yoga and everything this morning, and I'm sweating, and that's a wonderful thing. So anyway, see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I did my homework for my therapist. Well, for me, really. And I wanted to share something with you guys that's really cool. One of the things that I have a difficult time with is, and I'm sure many people do, is giving in to eating when I'm not hungry, even if it's healthy, like my snack. A big bowl of tomatoes. This is a nice big beef tomato. And so I have a really hard time saying no to myself when I want to eat, even though I'm not hungry. And what I loved about today's lesson that I found is she talks about two specific things. The lesson is about differentiating between hunger, desire, and cravings. Okay, so but the two things that I found really interesting is throughout the book she gives like things that you'll say to yourself and then responses, the healthy responses to the things that you say to yourself. So one of these might be, okay, I'm hungry, no big deal, I'm gonna eat again in so and so hours. Here's a chance to strengthen my resistance muscle. And then another thing is, I'm not hungry, I just want to eat more, but I'm not going to because I don't want to strengthen my giving in muscle. And I thought these two things were very revealing for me. Obviously, they're not real muscles, but what she's talking about is exercising very good habits. The more that I give in to, okay, I'm not really hungry, but I want to eat, the more I'm strengthening that pattern. Instead of resisting it and building my resistance muscle, as she calls it, I'm building my giving in muscle by doing that. And I thought that was very insightful. Sorry, my computer table's shaking. Throughout my life, I've definitely exercised that giving in muscle, and it is very strong. In fact, I had a few bad days here the last couple days. Not horribly bad, but I am feeling very bloated, and I think I had too much salt, and so on and so forth. So, the nice thing about that, I did want to talk real quick about that, is that I did not allow myself to feel guilty about that. I've just picked myself back up and I'm going right at it again. I don't know if I've gained any. I don't know if I've lost any. It really doesn't matter to me. The point is just staying strong and being consistent and not even seeing the goal, but just seeing the lessons and the habits that I'm developing. So instead of giving into that guilty, oh, I did horrible, or I had this and I shouldn't have, or, whatever it may be. And I'm not going to enumerate, it really wasn't that big of a deal, but it was off plan. So, what was I trying to say? Instead of building that, and this is the kind of the same thing, instead of building that guilty feeling muscle, I worked hard at building the, okay, it is what it is. Now let's pick myself up and move on. It's not anything to be ashamed about. It's not anything to be stressing myself over. I just have to pick myself up and be consistent and keep going. We're going to have falls, definitely, from time to time. So I think this concept of each time that you do something healthy for yourself habitually, it's building that muscle that will continue to help you make those strong choices. That doesn't say, of course, that there won't be times that we'll give in, but it does certainly will lessen the amount of times that we give in to ourselves. So tomorrow, I wanted to talk about this too. I was going to do videos every day this month, and it just did not work out that way. I've had a rough week emotionally. My mom's birthday was on the 4th. She would have been 65. My parents' anniversary is tomorrow, and it's been 7 years, so it's not completely on the edge there, but it's definitely on my mind, and I'm missing her so much, and she, was so supportive of my weight loss and my health, and I know that she's cheering me on. I know that. So anyway, I wasn't able to go ahead and do a video every day, so I'm not going to commit to that anytime soon because it's apparent that that's not going to work for me. So whenever I get a chance, I'm going to make a video for myself and to show for myself and my records, and to show y'all. I hope that I'm able to, inspire others to be able to keep going. And if I can get up and move, trust me, you can get up and move. It's very hard to start moving, to start doing. The start is the hardest part. Once you start moving, especially with exercise, it just continues to grow. Like I said in another video, my yoga I really think has helped my muscles and where I'm not in as much pain. And so therefore that makes me want to feel like to move more and to do more and to be more active. So that first step, that first week is going to be the hardest. After that, it's going to start slowly getting better. So trust me, if I can push and start, then I know you guys can, because I know there's so many people out there in the world that are stronger than I am. And so if I can do it, you can do it. But I know this video is kind of all over the place. Sorry about that. But anyway, so there's an exercise that I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today because it's already almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But she's got a hunger monitoring chart in here. And I thought maybe I'd challenge you guys to do this too. It's to be able to tell from 0 to 10 how hungry you are when you eat. So like before breakfast, how you write down how your stomach feels, and then your strength of hunger from 0 to 10. You're midway through breakfast, immediately after, and then 20 minutes after. And of course, you do that for each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So there's 4 sections: before, midway, immediately after, and 20 minutes after. And it's kind of to help you recognize, don't change the way you're doing things. Just recognize what you are doing, and how you feel when you do eat. You may even want to add to that as far as, you may even want to add to that as far as snacks and such. Were you really hungry for that snack, or was it just, you wanting to eat? So I thought that was kind of an interesting thing that I wanted to pass on to y'all to maybe try that. And I will try tomorrow evening to tell you how that goes and show you what I learned from that. So, um, I guess that's it for now. I rambled on and on all over the place, but, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm feeling good this morning or this afternoon, and I'm just gonna, keep going, be consistent. I have no idea what the scale says. I may weigh Thursday. That will be my 2 weeks. And I may not, because it's not, I'm learning. Thanks, Robert. I'm learning that it's not about the scale. He kept telling me over and over again, forget about that silly number. It's not the scale. It's being consistent and habitual and building those habits, the good habits, and the not building the giving in muscle, but building the resistance muscle. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. It's only Monday, but I am here for you anytime if you want to talk or anything. I'm on Facebook. My page is Sarah's WLS Journey. So just look for that. And I'll put the link at the end of the video. So, all right, guys. I think I've rambled on enough. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Blessings.